Okay, hello, welcome. Happy Monday. Happy 10 days left, including today, I think. Happy 10 days left in July, in the first third of quarter three. I mentioned yesterday, but Diane has inspired me. Diane was going through the um, the artist's way. And so I pulled out my notebook and I'm doing that as well. So yay. But anyway, hello. Let me also pop up the poll. The picture poll for today is in regards to crowns. Do you, or your main character, depending on who you are answering as, do you prefer a metal crown or a flower crown? That is the choose one. Metal crown, flower crown. So that is the choice for today. Let me share the image. And again, I need to find something to muffle this new mouse. The new mouse clicky is very loud, so I apologize for that. Maybe like a washcloth or something. Anyway, I'll figure that out during the first sprint. So, anyway, but there is the image. Kara says, as for the poll, since you have neck problems, you'll take the flower crown. Hopefully you won't get stung by bees. Yes. Well, we are always talking about the ideal in this situation. All right. Diamond is here. Hello. Welcome. Hey, everyone. You got back home from your vacation at 2 p.m. You are glad to see you guys again. I'm working on the Wattpad story called Last Girl Standing. Nice. Sounds fun. Savvy says, hello, friends. I need to get a lot of writing done today, so I'm glad we have sprints. Me too. Kara says, my main character, excuse me. My main character is Keetle in your Tales from Dreamland's universe. Would prefer the metal crown since he's a spirit who in life fronted a black metal band. True. Yeah, that does look very, very metal and so Also, you're making homemade beef jerky. Ooh, in my food dehydrator today. It's much tastier and more economical than store-bought stuff. Yeah, I bet. Eventually, that would be something that I would like to try is the food dehydrators and food freeze dryers. There are some things that I think I would enjoy, and also economic choices of things. But I've tried freeze-dried candies, and I was not as impressed as I wanted to be. So I tried the ones that were the freeze-dried Skittles and also freeze-dried sweet tarts, like the bigger rounds of sweet tarts. And I preferred the Skittles of the two, but I still wasn't like fully wowed by it. So I don't know if you have any recommendations, I guess, for freeze-dried candies that are not either of those that are good, or better than you expected. But yeah, the freeze-dried Skittles and sweet tarts were just kind of like sadly mediocre. I was not as impressed as I wanted to be again. So Monique says, hey, Savvy. Hello. You're going to be working on proofreading 3 chapters today. Your goal is to finish everything by the end of the week. Excellent. You are currently on chapter 25 out of 40. Nice. Nice, nice. And this is where Diane said hi. Stacy says hello. And again, hello. Very cool. Yes. Yes, yes. Savvy says, my goal is to get to 10K word state. That way you can spend the evening watching the WNBA All-Star Game replay since you missed it Saturday. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha. Lexi says, hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome. Stacy says, the rest of my packages from Prime Day are to arrive today, which means you're going to get that first book in the series today. Yay! So you can actually open and do your unboxing then. Monique says, Miranda, my main character, your main Baldur's Gate 3 girly, would totally have a flower crown. I mean, they could be fun. And I guess the benefit of flower crowns is that you can reweave them with whatever flowers you want, or you can like weave new ones. So if you wanted like black lilies in there to have a goth flower crown, you totally could. Savvy says, I read The Artist's Way a couple of years ago. I didn't like how religious it was. There are some religious undertones in there, yes. But you thought the artist's date advice was really nice. Yes. You like to think of various outings as artist dates still. Yes. Yes, yes. Yeah, there are some things that like I made sticky notes and annotated with the first one, but those are just sort of like me. The whole thing about The Artist's Way is it is meant to hype artists up to be creative, and in some ways it is presented as a not necessarily a cure-all, but a close to cure-all. But yeah, so there I've made notes to that kind of stuff. But in general, I like the idea of sort of diving back into your creativity and working through the psychological aspects of that. So I'm gonna try it again. Because I read the book, but I didn't ever do the program. So you like the ribbon crowns? Ribbon crowns are also fun. I didn't think about those. Your deadline to finish this book is Thursday, so you're aiming to finish by the end of Wednesday if possible. Yes. Flower crown gives fairy tale vibes. It does. It definitely does. Diane says to Savvy, I have had issues with that at times too, in terms of the religious undertones. You prefer to think of it as a universal power. Yes. The metal crown gives like dark fantasy vibes. Yeah, dark fantasy vibes versus fairy tales. Yes. Goodness, I don't know necessarily what's going on with my throat, but we're just going to hydrate and hope it fixes itself. Savvy says to Diane, that makes sense. Lately, you've become less cynical about religion. You left Catholicism a while back and it made you kind of bitter. Now you're exploring Buddhism. Yes. I like it. Totally understandable. Yes. Yeah, leaving any organized religion tends to make people think of their past experiences with a little bit of saltiness, shall we say. You tried the freeze-dried Skittles also, and it was rather Me too. Me too. So your dehydrated is heat-based rather than freeze-dried. You do meat, fruit, and vegetables in it. Nice. I did see a thing that I thought was pretty useful where somebody had sliced their tomatoes and dehydrated / freeze-dried them, and then they used like a spice grinder or a regular mixer, maybe not mixer, thing you make milkshakes and smoothies in, whatever that thing is. Blender, there we go. I was like, what is the word? Anyway, used a blender or a spice grinder to turn it into dust, so you had tomato dust that you could then add to soups and stews and stuff. So I was like, oh, you can make your own seasoning. I did not realize that. uh, so it was just kind of like an aha moment. So I suppose you could do the same thing with like garlic and onion in some ways. So yeah, it sounds fun. I would like to play with one before committing to the money that like a decent one is. So I wish there was like, some communal kitchen that had all the things that you could like go rent an hour or whatever and just like learn how to use them, play with them, or rent a day or so, or however long it takes. I wish that kind of thing. The same thing for the art space. I wish there was a communal art space where they had the setup and the tools and the equipment to like try all the different crafts. That way you knew if you liked it and enjoyed it before you went and like bought all the supplies for a new hobby. Oh well. I'm sure somewhere it exists, but it does not exist in my town. Lexi says, my goal is to do 15K for the day. Nice. We have some ambitious people in the chat today. Stacy says to Savvy, I totally understand that. You're a pagan who goes to your family church and has just become the church archivist. You've been pagan for nearly 2 decades, so you have worked out your issues. You're surrounded by Southern Baptists. Yeah. Yep. That definitely adds some salt to your life. Savvy says to Stacy, that's wonderful. I think it's really nice to find beliefs that you love genuinely rather than the ones you're just following because others tell you to. Yeah, he's like, don't get me started about my religious deconstruction. Right? Yeah. You like to think of it as an artist date when you go to the American Girl store. Yesterday you got your dolls some new outfits and now they can hang out with me while I write. Nice. Excellent. I also thought of it as like just as I was reading through some of the stuff about like the artist date and whatnot, and they're like, oh, take $5 and go to the dollar store, get you some stickers and stuff. And I'm like, oh, I already have stickers on the way. But also, like, I have drawers full of art supplies and stickers. And then I also have my mom's stash of stuff that she's collected over the years. So, like, I could have an artist shopping date without leaving the house. So I'm like, does that count? Like if I'm rediscovering something new and fun, does that still count? Anyway, so I might make some of my artist dates a no spend date with just supplies that we already have and rediscovering them. So, instead of going out and buying more supplies. So, but also I see Diane's comment a little bit, and I'll get to that in a second. Monique says, by the way, I'm writing in my kitchen/breakfast nook today because I'm cooking lunch. Excellent. Here's where Diane says, I did an artist date over the weekend and shopped back to school supplies. Yes, I'm still keeping an eye on whether or not, like when the Walmarts in the town are going to be putting all of their stuff on super clearance. Some of like the paper gear, whatever the new house brand name is, some of the spiral bound one subject notebooks have already been knocked down to like 45 cents each. But I could not find the 4-packs. They supposedly had 4-packs of those spiral bounds, but I couldn't find any of those when I went. So anyway, you used a doll for cheap off of Reddit and named her Jupiter after your main character. I got her an outfit yesterday and feel inspired. Oh, fun. Nice. Excellent. Stacy says, my family has been attending this church for about 140 years. I still go because of family history and the community there is good. Though only one person knows you're pagan, you just don't talk about it. Which makes sense. Stacy says, dehydrating apple slices is an awesome way to make a healthier chip. I have tried dehydrated apples and I do enjoy them. I also, if the strawberries are thin enough, love dehydrated strawberries. Banana chips, plantain chips. I I like them, but I find that I can only eat a few at a time, and then I feel like I'm done with them. You think rediscovering would be a great artist date? Okay, yay! I'm glad somebody else also thinks so. Rachel says, "Hello, having a good day? Question mark. I'm in recovery mode from the weekend." Oh, yes, some of the weekends do require recovering from, which is unfortunate because then you're sort of like back in your work time. But yeah, I did have a good weekend. Went shopping with Mom, both to the thrift store, found some really cute outfits for Bestie's babies. And we went to Costco, which is always a fun time. So Leslie says, I'm Christian and I understand why people don't feel comfortable with the faith, but I believe that Jesus is the only way to heaven. And that's fine, because I think faith is a wonderful thing. I think faith is an absolutely wonderful thing. And churches and religious communities can be really good, because they are fantastic at building a community. As Stacey says, the community there is good. But my logical paranoid brain does not allow for it to ignore all of the other things that have gone on. So Savvy says, I definitely think that counts in terms of rediscovering art supplies. You don't have to spend money. Sometimes I just wander through a bookstore and look at the books without buying any. That is really hard to do, but I have been able to do it a couple of times in the last couple of years. But yeah. Tessa says, hello, welcome. Monique says, I just made myself some iced coffee. Tasty. Excellent. You're using the Walmart pinning gear. That's what it is. I was like, paper gear? What? No. Pinning gear notebooks for your morning pages. Yes. And I thought about just going and grabbing a new one. I'm pretty sure this is also from Walmart. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm using this one. I think it's closer to, it's not a standard rule. That is one thing I will say. It's not college, but it's not wide rule. It's somewhere in between those two. So it's a little wider rule than college rule. But that's what I'm using. It is perforated, so I can tear them out if I want them in a different location. But yeah. Savvy says to Leslie, that's fair. One of your longest term editing clients believes the same, and it motivates him to be a loving grandfather. That's also a good thing. I think it's beautiful that humans are also different. Yes. 100% agree. Thank you and bless. Savvy says, I need to get back to doing morning pages. Once I get back into my morning routine, the past few weeks have been difficult to say the least. You might add that to your routine along with the gem. Yes. Yeah. So, all right. Let's go ahead and do a card, and then get into our first sprint. Ooh, today we have the lion in the upside down position. So here's our lion friend. It's number 37 in case you need a number. Okay, and the upside down. So the lion, the main message is be generous of spirit. Do you doubt you can do much good? Are you stuck in a state of scarcity thinking, who am I to lead, or who am I to step into my dream? Who am I to have an amazing relationship, or who am I to think I can help? The lion is here to tell you that the antidote for low self-esteem is stepping into healthy pride. Of course you can do all that you desire. The spark of the Great Spirit lives inside you, and you are here to steward that amazing energy into the world. The lion knows the Great Spirit invested in you so that you might be a channel for the Spirit's love and generosity. Take pride in your role, seeking to bring an abundance of love into the world. Perhaps you do much good already, but you're feeling unappreciated, wanting to hold back your gifts and hoard them for yourself. Maybe you are looking for attention and praise. Maybe you are even being generous with the expectation that you could be entitled to a repayment. Know that the real magic happens when you remember there is always enough and you are always enough. Give freely without agenda or expectation, and let the lion remind you that in giving you receive. Then you will see that you are appreciated. Stop comparing yourself to others and seeing yourself as less than, for within you is a wellspring of generosity. So there you go. A lovely, lovely message of no doubting yourself, taking pride in yourself, of acknowledgement of your efforts and the fact that you are appreciated. I like it. Let's see. Proof this is an awesome group. We discussed religion and no one argued. Yes. Always nice when it happens. Writers are a really wonderful group like that. Ooh, Monique pulled the Tower from your Buffy deck. Ooh. Tower feels appropriate giving current events. Yeah. You think you're going to get the animal-themed deck that someone recommended on the stream the other week. Was this the Therapets deck? Yes. I think Kara is the one who has that. So, all right. Excellent. Yay. Good card. Good chat. Now let's get some good words. Or some bad words, or naughty words, or spicy words, whatever it is that you you are planning. Kara says the Therapet's card of the day is the Arctic Fox. She says, you're doing fine. Don't give up. I feel like the Lion, the Tower, and the Arctic Fox are all speaking to me as I feel like giving up on writing. No, don't give up. You can do it. You can do it. Alrighty. So we need a card. No, we already did the card. We need a sprint. Good omens afoot. Love it. Are you asking for the link to the Therapets deck? Diane says, I need to clean my bathroom, but I don't want to. Writing first. Understand that. Yeah. I understand that. All right. So, 1, save your document if you've already been working today. If not, now is a fantastic time to pull up whatever document you think you're going to be working on. 2 is make sure that you take a sip of whatever it is you're hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4 is make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, how'd we do? Okay, 1,123. Okay, not bad. Sometimes the revision is easy, sometimes it's chaotic. Either way. Oh, right. I did go and grab a washcloth so I can cover the new extra clicky mouse. Hopefully it helps. I feel like it's a little bit more muffled. But yeah, anyway. Okay, so not a whole lot more muffled, but somewhat. Here is the picture poll yet again. Do you or your main character, depending on who you are voting for, prefer crowns of metal or crowns of flowers? So there you go. All right. Here's the link to the Therapets deck. Monique was laughing a bit because chapter 27 of your novel takes place around Christmas, and Christmas in July is this week. Also true. Monique says, I'm switching to wintry lo-fi music. The stuff from Animal Crossing is my fave. Nice. I think it's so great that we have all these lo-fi channels because they're just like different atmospheres that you enjoy. So it's kind of like nice to be able to just pick one that fits the vibe of what you want. Kara says, you're almost 60 years old. You haven't been smart enough to fully quit writing yet. So it probably won't happen. I did quit for 5 years between 07 and 12. Gotcha. Megan is here. Hello. You're working on a course. It's going to help writers market themselves and their books confidently and without any feelings of ick or guilt. That is good because the feeling of ick and guilt are strong. Monique says, going through chapter 25 right now. Excellent. Diamond just finished chapter 9 and you're now into chapter 10. So far, everything is good. And your character is captured at the moment. Oh no. Tessa says, I'm not sure I'll be here the whole stream as I am falling asleep. If you need a nap, take a nap, Tessa. Charlie is here. Hello. Hey, hey. How are you? Hope you're doing well. I'm excited to see you. Kara says, I ate lunch. Excellent. Accomplishment. Savvy at 1,039 words for that sprint. Fantastic. Rowan King, hello, welcome. Joined in the middle. Finished 684 words. Nice. Excellent. It's a nice chunk. Diane wound up spending the sprint on FaceTime with grandchild. Also a good use of time. Savvy says, hoping to finish chapter 9 on the next sprint. It'll be a big undertaking because there's a lot going on in the chapter. Nice. Lexi says, 920. We're taking care of your pets. I'm sure they appreciated it. Savvy says, I love writing to Animal Crossing music. It's so chill. Ooh, and Monique finished proofreading chapter 25. 1 down, 2 to go for today. Excellent. Diane was like, it's so weird. Granddaughter was just talking about lo-fi music to me. It's a good topic. It's a fun one. Lexi and Savvy are both fast writers. Yes. And Lexi says, nice job, Rowan. Savvy's like, so are you, Lexi? Yes. Charlie says, I'm not sure what, if anything, I'm working on today. You're turning down a job offer today and you are stressed thinking about their response. Ooh, yeah. But if the job is either not in alignment with what you want to do or not doesn't offer enough or give you enough time to yourself and you and Brian, Yeah. And that is stressful, though. Because anytime you're like, how are they going to take it? Yeah. Fingers crossed it goes well. Lexi says, Savvy, I'm crossing you next, friend. We're going to have a competition between Lexi and Savvy. Vern says, thank you, Lexi. Tessa says hi to Charlie. Charlie says hey to Tessa back. Excellent, yes. Okay, so second sprint is going to be the self-promo sprint. So if you have something you would like to promote, that is writing adjacent, which means if you have YouTube channel, Twitch channel, Etsy store, Amazon author page, website, blog, social media handles, etc., any of that kind of good stuff that is writing adjacent, let us know where to find you. And especially if you have books out soon, books out recently, or books on sale, let us know where to find you. The job is too much stress that you don't need in your life right now, and I know they are going to try and talk you out of your choice. Gotcha. And yeah, and I despise confrontation, so having somebody try and convince me to do something I don't want to do, I'm very aware of my own people-pleasing tendencies, and it can be really hard to overcome that. So yeah, I get it. All right, let's share screen. Make a beak. Same, yeah. Yeah, those darn people-pleasing tendencies, they'll get us every time. Megan sent a suggestion to say you are not willing to hear anything trying to sway you otherwise, and say you'll just dip out of the meeting if you hear otherwise. That's a possibility. I don't know how many bridges Charlie wants to burn, so that is definitely an option, though, for sure. Okay, so 1, save your document. 2, make sure you take a sip of whatever it is that you're hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine or roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure that you're not slouching too much. And 4 is if you need a break, take a break. Here we go, 30 minutes. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! All right. How are we doing? Doing good. I got 1,138 that time. So doing good. How about y'all? Don't forget to do self promo. Um, I feel like I might need a longer stretch after our writing session today. Cover up my clicky mouse. Don't forget to don't forget to vote in the poll. Don't forget to share your Sorry, I felt that one coming. Don't forget to share your self promo because it was the second sprint. So, all right. Yeah, you hate being confrontational, especially when it's a job you want, but you know it's not good for you right now. Yeah. You know it's difficult, but you've got this, Charlie. Yes, I agree. I agree. Monique posted a selfie on your Instagram under Miss Ocampo Writes, I think. And also, chapter 26 is done. Fantastic. Rachel's social energy battery ran down, so you're going to log off for now. Thanks for the sprints. You're welcome. Monique put some pot stickers in the air fryer because pork stew meat is taking a while to cook and you're hungry. What is your? I've not had air fried pot stickers. I've only had steamed and fried. Are the ones in the air fryer closer to like pan cooked or what? Tessa gives up. The nap was calling. Pot stickers and the pork stew meat are done, and so is chapter 27. Nice. So you've done 25, 26, and 27, which was your goal for today, which is awesome. Diamond is still working on your chapter, but it's going good so far. Excellent. Next sprint, cleaning the bathroom. Stacy says my package should arrive any minute now, according to the app, and you're making progress on your genealogy as well. Nice. Diane, Stacy is expecting some Amazon Prime packages, including book number 1 of a series that she got book number 2 yesterday. Or yesterday? Whenever. Maybe it was Fridays. But Stacy didn't do the unboxing because wanted number 1 first. You're very annoyed because your internet keeps lagging. Oh no! You think you got 990 words that sprint? Nice. You kept having to troubleshoot the internet. Oh no! My internet went down last night as well, but we've been having a lot of rain, thankfully. So I think that might have had something to do with it. Ooh, Lexi coming in hot with 2,457 words. My goodness, that is a lot of words. That is fantastic. Stacy was like, yes, at least once I'm in the window of delivery. It's here. Yay. Excellent. I actually need to check my email for updated tracking for my packages that are on the way. So I will do that during the next sprint. Internet issues are terrible. Agreed. Agreed. You've gotten about 2,000 words total so far. Excellent. Hey, any little bit is good. Nothing wrong with stalking the delivery. I do the same. Yeah, I went in and I added like when was like the 2 business day window, when was the 5 business day window, when was the 7 and the 10, because one of the packages says that it's supposed to be delivered between 2 and 7 business days, and the other one is 5 and 10 business days. So I'm like, okay, well, those are going on the calendar because I want to know. Diane's like, go, Lexi! Yes. The book, by the way, is Legends and Lattes. I've heard good reviews of it, and they were half off. Always love a bargain. Yes. You're going to go back to your room to take a break. Talk to y'all later. Excellent. Yay. Charlie says, I read a scholarly article on a quote that you're contemplating right now. Didn't learn much from it, except that your ability to read Irish is better than you thought. Oh, well, I'm impressed. But yeah. Sometimes scholarly articles, I have to read them like multiple times to be able to understand the nuances that they're trying to explain. Some of them are some of the scholarly articles are very easily grasped, and some of them are so pedantic that I know that the authors are intentionally choosing words that are antiquated, words that are very rare, and also choosing sentence structures that make it very vague sometimes. And it's just like you read it over and over again, you're like trying to wrap your brain around it. Lawyers do the same thing. Lexi says, yay, thank you, Diane. Diane's like, ooh, I just read one of the Legends and Lattes series, Bones and something. Sounds like it probably starts with a B, whatever it is, because Legends and Lattes with the alliteration there. I feel like it should have B. But anyway. Bookshop and Bone Dust. Yes, I was correct. It is the alliteration. Are they doing it in alphabetical order? I'm assuming not, because they started with Legends and Lattes, right? Or are they doing it in alphabetical order? Let's check. Yeah, no, it's just L and then B. Okay, never mind. I was wondering whether or not they were doing like what's the A for alibi? That one, Sue Graft? Is that her name? Sue Grafton. Yeah. Yeah, this article was just pedantic. It seems surprised that people can take quotes out of context, which is a strange thought to the author. Okay, so essentially they are boasting about their photographic, powerful memory, and they're like, why can't the plebeians do what I can? Got it. Okay. Understood. Understood. Megan says, I took the dogs out. Now I'm listening to music and working on my course. Stacey says, no clue. I just heard that the first book was really good and I got both for the price of one, which is awesome. Rowan says, lol, I got stuck on a chapter and we had to rewrite the outline for a few chapters because you found a problem with them. Hey, at least you found the problem now instead of after 3 more drafts. Right? Yes, Grafton. Okay. That's what I was. I don't know why I want to like chop the last syllable off of her last name, but I don't know. I just have because I know that's a mistake that I've made before. Anyway, let's go ahead and get another sprinty sprint going. Let me take another sip. All right, and we're going to go for the waterfall. Again, sorry, I don't know what's like stuck in my throat today, but it's annoying. Also, make sure for the self-promo, nobody seemed to do it. Megan's got a Substack. Charlie's got multiple channels that you can check out. Diane has the writing channel and the art channel that you should check out. Savvy has a channel. Monique, Ms. Ocampo Writes, has Instagram and fanfiction, an archive of our own. Rachel has an awesome website. Yeah. And also, you can follow me here if you're not already doing so. Anyway, let's move on to the third sprint. Present, share screen, 30-minute waterfall, share. All right, let's do this. So 1, save your document. 2, make sure if you haven't done so recently, go ahead and take a sip. Cheers. 3 is straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4 is make sure if you need a break, take a break. So here we go, 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Got 1,005 words that time, which is great. How are we doing? Did we make a good bit of progress today? I think we did. Try and remember if I can move that sticky or not, and I don't remember. I will have to double check. Okay, I'm saving my document, as you should as well. Save, save, save. Let's see. Savvy had to go because the internet was being so wonky. So hopefully the internet will fix itself for Savvy. Megan is heading out. Got to do college stuff. See y'all later. And Stacy briefly had to go out to pick up Karma. JL is here. Hello, hello. Going through AutoCrit and doing your best to remove the filler words. Fun times. Yes. How's everybody today? I'm doing pretty good. I did cave and go get a little bit of caffeine. But I did not pour myself a full glass. So I'll give myself props for that. But I am making progress. I got a little bit of revision done. I got a little bit of admin. Got a little bit of this, that, and the other. So lots of things. Not as much revision as I wanted, but it'll happen. I'll just do another session this evening. According to this software, the average general fiction book has 1,244 filler word, and yours has 1,021, but you still want it lower. Gotcha. It makes sense. Stacy is back from picking up Karma. Diamond stopped writing your chapter 9 earlier, so now you're working on your texting story at the moment. Gotcha. Excellent. Picked up a kiddo from school. Thankfully, it's just around the corner. Swapped over laundry, got back to your genealogy and a video. Nice. Kara was also watching a video on world building. Fantastic. Lexi got 2,000, excuse me, 2,006 words that time. Fantastic. Love that. Okay, so it is Monday. But I think we're going to leave it here today. So before I go, we need to do the picture poll. There it is. So between Metal Crown or Flower Crown has won by 82% to 17%. Let me see, because I know the next, because I had to fix things. So Wednesdays is not in here. Wednesdays is this one. So in terms of Wednesday's picture poll, if I've done this correctly, you again have the choice of metal or gemstones this time. Metal or gemstones, precious metals or precious gems for your crown on Wednesday. So that's the next sprint timer sprint poll. So yeah. All right, y'all, don't forget to save. Make sure you are saving all of your wonderful progress. Make sure you stretch and hydrate and snack if you need it. And I will see y'all in the chat. If I don't, sorry, I will see y'all on Wednesday. All right, thank you very much. I will see y'all soon. Bye.